Withdrawals are suspended, but you could totally fucking deposit if you want. They'll take your money. Jesus, this is not financial advice. I'm just a guy in my basement smoking a little doob in the morning before I go to work, drinking some coffee and enjoying the fucking Ponzi schemes that are blowing up in cryptocurrency. This is Coinflex.com. It's unfortunate to hear this is one that got caught in the crossfire between fucking, they say Roger Ver, 3AC, Celsius. There was a big circle jerk of people lending each other money without actually checking the collateral, and that's what's wrong with TradeFi in the real world and why everything needs to be on chain and verified. This is one of the bigger Ponzi's, and because we're all in the poker world and it's the World Series of Poker right now, we can check out Coinflex as they blow up. Doug Polk was a huge ambassador for Coinflex. It was probably one of the only sponsorships he took on his podcast, and I actually feel bad for old Doug. He did exclaim when he took the sponsorship that he doesn't like sponsorships. He doesn't want to steer people to doing things. He gave a long speech about how it was a friend that he trusted. I'm pretty sure, from my memory, this is all from my memory. Remember, I'm a guy in my basement smoking a joint, but he doesn't normally take any sponsorships at all like this and had never done it. And I think he had gotten so comfortable with seeing BlockFi and Celsius and all this other stuff that a friend of his from the poker world as well was able to convince him to be an ambassador for this thing. And it's unfortunate for Doug. Sure, he definitely got paid for it, and I think he definitely needs to like own up and be very forward about it. My bad, which I think he is doing, and apologetic to the community, and be public with this is why I didn't do ambassadorships or ads in the first place before, and I'm going back to that stance going forward. I'll never do it again type of pitch, and I'm sorry, and I think over time it goes away. I don't know if you want to be fighting it in this route. Like, Doug Polk is getting called out from people. He says people are coming after him like he's the person at fault, and or this says something about my character. I stand by my decision. I've done the right thing every step of the way. The difference between this and closing your eyes and wearing a Bitcoin Latinum hat is tremendous. There are some differences there, but there are some similarities, and I don't think attacking others at this time is the way to kind of get through it. I think you kind of have to humble down a bit and just apologize and take it on the chin and get through it here. And now you have Phil Hellmuth going, you made a big mistake. Then you try to compare her involvement in the projects and throw shade at me. You're 100x more at fault. I never told anyone to buy ever. I believed in Latinum, but I knew it was risky. I've made zero, was paid coins only, sold zero. Now, I don't know if Phil Hellmuth ever said anything about buying it or supporting it on a live stream or anything like that. I don't know. I think they're both at fault. I think they're both pretty bad investments, to be honest. I think that they were very, very risky, and both people didn't understand the risk. I think Phil's is even dumber, to be honest. I mean, it was like Bitcoin Latinum, like that was clearly never gonna fucking work. At least Doug Polk got kind of the wool pulled over his eyes by somebody who was like building one of these banking businesses like BlockFi or Celsius or something like that. But at the end of the day, you were both ambassadors knowingly for either tokens or pay to support something, and the proper due diligence wasn't done, and you didn't understand the risks, and you didn't have the right advisors around you to help you understand the risks, and it blew up, and the community got hurt by it. And that's just kind of simple enough. And I think you just kind of have to humbly get through it, and people make mistakes, to be honest. I don't think you go attacking in the last sentence. You go attacking another icon out there, influencer that's done a similar deal. I don't think that really works, but I guess you're getting eyes and clicks and tweets and stuff. So maybe it does work. Maybe I just need to fuck the community over and then tweet about how somebody else did it and get a bunch of people harassing me, and that's how we blow up. I don't know. I've kind of been a fan of Doug Polk and his content. I know that in the past he didn't really like take a bunch of ads and stuff like that, so I feel like the one he took was just an unfortunate shot in the crypto world at probably the peak of the market when everybody was making money in crypto, and he just wanted a slice of what he thought was a realistically good project. Comment down below if you think Doug Polk is as guilty or as much involved as Phil Hellmuth or vice versa, what you think between the two. I'm very interested to know, actually. I think they're both at fault for what they did. I think Doug Polk's trying to clear his up a little better than Phil, but mistakes were made.